Hi guys, welcome back to the Strawberry Lily channel. Why am I whispering? Okay, I feel like there's almost an unspoken rule these days. Maybe it's all in my head, but I feel like ever since Tear, the cushion foundation brand, blew up all over social media, there's like this unspoken rule or expectation that at least all of the Asian makeup girlies now, we're only allowed to use Tear or something. So it feels almost like taboo or sacrilege to be even considering other foundation brands. If you guys are willing to back me up on this though, if we can just keep this like between ourselves, I did pick up a new release from Maybelline. Look at how beautiful this bottle is, by the way. Okay, I'm sorry, but I just feel like a drugstore foundation has no business looking this sleek and stylish. Yes, I did wear this lilac shirt today purposely to match the cap. Yes, this is giving me Trixie Tang from Fairly Odd Parents vibes all day.
I'm hungry. Feed me and tell me I'm pretty!
But yeah, honestly though, not to get too ahead of myself, the packaging alone, I feel like it deserves some sort of award. The color is so on trend. The glass is slightly frosted and just very sleek looking. Now, I will say that the price point on this does kind of match the bouginess of the packaging. Like, Maybelline is definitely charging us for this experience. This drugstore foundation retails for 3,000 yen. Like, is that not crazy? I remember the days when a drugstore foundations, it was guaranteed to be under 1,000 yen, you know, like back in the day, Revlon, Maybelline, all of those kinds of brands, they would be like $7 back in the States at CVS, or you could even probably get it to 50% off with a coupon or something. I was able to purchase this with my usual 15% off coupon from Sundrug, but still, it was like 2,500 or something, the final price that I paid for this. Anyway, it is what it is. It does have 35 milliliters of product, which is quite generous. I think most foundations, even the full-size ones from department store brands, they will usually be around 30. So I like that they give you a lot. I'm gonna shake this up according to the instructions. Actually, before I apply this, so what I'm going to do is I'm actually just gonna apply it to the left side of my face, and then I'll leave the right side bare so that we can see a true comparison to how it looks after several hours compared to my real skin. But before I apply the foundation, I'm going to prime with my favorite Sun Bears Strong Cool Plus Sunblock. It's been today is actually quite sunny. Oh my god, I just noticed my entire nail chipped off. Did I even say the name of this foundation? I'm sorry, I'm a little bit all over the place, probably because I'm hungry and I need to wait at least another hour so that I can break my fast. This is the Maybelline Super Stay Lumi-matte foundation. It has SPF 12 PA triple plus. So some of the properties are resisting transfer and sweat all day wear, light as air feel all day, no cakey, no dry. Interesting choice of words. It literally says no cakey, no dry. Lumi-matte look buildable coverage. All right. So I did a little bit of a spot test with this the other day. I didn't use it on my whole face, but even just from that, I really liked what I saw. I picked up the shade C20, which is more of a pinky undertone. They have a couple of yellowish shades, a couple of pink, and then a few that are in between. Listen, I did not swatch or even hold this up to my face or anything in the store. I just picked the one that looked like it would suit me the best. And yeah, I mean, Asia exclusive foundations, the one thing that is usually pretty disappointing is the lack of a shade range. Okay, I know I said that I was gonna do the left side of my face, but it's easier for me to do the right because I'm right-handed. My enigmatic foundation spatula finally resurfaced. It has like a medium perfumey smell, which I really enjoy, but if you don't like fragrance in your foundation, then you might want to reconsider this. It's not overwhelming though, like once you finish applying onto your face, it's not that noticeable. So I purposely put on like a little bit of a thicker layer because it does say that it's buildable, and I want to see that it lives up to that claim. Like, if you apply more, is that going to make it more prone to cakiness? Or is it going to retain that lightweight texture? So as you could probably tell, this is a very, very thin, liquidy foundation. Wow, I must be some sort of wizard. I was able to just randomly pick the color that matches my skin tone perfectly. Look at that. I feel like you can barely tell that I have foundation on this side and my left side is bare. But yeah, so it is super thin and lightweight, which I really like actually. It feels like literally nothing, or it feels like I just put skincare onto my face. Okay, I left to do my eyebrows, and I'm just gonna speed really quickly through my makeup today. Since it's not the main focus, we're focusing on the foundation. I won't talk too much about it, but I'm using the Cezanne beige tone eyeshadow in 05 lilac beige. Probably pull in other stuff too, like along the way, but here we go. I'm not sure if I love these lashes. They're a little too short. Like, I knew that when I was looking at them in the store before I even purchased, but I decided to give a chance anyway. Well, whatever. It was only 110 yen. But yeah, I'm gonna go back to my regular Shiseido V3s after this. Okay, so here is how my makeup looks in direct sunlight. This side is the foundation, remember, and this side is bare, but oh my god, is my skin really just that good? I cannot tell any difference whatsoever. Maybe the sun is too bright. You can tell in the, like in room lighting, you can tell that this side is a little more, the natural oils are peeking through, whereas this side is just a little smoother, a little more dewy, but like evenly dewy. Sorry if there's noise in the background, you guys. They've been doing construction for the past, there's always something going on in my neighborhood, like whatever, there's nothing I can do about it. Yeah, so this is like after 1 hour. It took me 1 whole hour to do this supremely basic makeup look. Well, actually I ate lunch too, so I think I made pretty good time. I will check up with you guys later on tonight. I'll try to make it at least like 8 hours later so that we can do a proper wear test. Now this foundation, the Super Stay Lumi-matte, it does claim to last for up to 30 hours. We all know that we don't do that over here. I think 8 hours will be sufficient to test it out. But just in case you're in an adverse situation or something, like maybe you're at the airport, maybe you're traveling, it does claim to have you covered for up to 30 hours. Don't do that if you can help it, but sometimes, you know, there are certain situations which may call for that. But yeah, I'll see you guys soon later tonight. Bye for now.
8 hours later.
I'm back. Okay, as you can see, it is just about 10 minutes to 8, so 8 hours since I first applied the foundation. You see, I've given up on the contacts. My makeup has clearly been a little bit worn and torn down after running all the errands of today. Holy crap, is my T-zone really that oily without a primer? See, this is why sometimes I honestly think, what is even the point of reviewing new foundations? Because if we're being really real, 90% of the heavy lifting is done by my Etuse skin primer for oily skin. Today I elected to go without because I wanted to get a true test of how this would look on my bare skin. Hold on one second. Let me just... And before you say anything, yes, I'm aware that this could be improved a little by my diet. It's not horrible, but I just don't like the super shiny oil slick look. And I know that if I just eat a slightly cleaner diet, that would balance everything out. But yeah, so you can see that, again, to be honest with you, I can't really tell that much of a difference between my left side, which is the bare face side with just sunscreen, and my right side. You can slightly see there's a more even coloring on the right side. And I guess a tiny bit like around the nose. You can see, but that's not, I wouldn't say that it's a significant breakdown or anything. Yeah, at the end of the day, you know what? I really enjoyed this foundation. Maybelline is 2 for 2 with me now. I remember last year when they came out with this Fit Me CC cream? No, Fit Me tint. It just says tint right here. So out of these two, I don't know about you, but I would just like, based on the name alone, I would expect this foundation to be fuller coverage and thicker in formulation than this one, but it's actually the opposite. This one I think is a little bit fuller coverage, and this one, it's actually just a really thin, light coverage, almost skincare like foundation, which as far as I'm concerned, I'm very happy with that. It depends on what you're looking for though. If you are more of a full coverage girl, then you might not find this to be super useful. So it's interesting, not exactly what I expected. Not that they false advertised or anything, like nowhere in the description does this claim to be full coverage. I guess because it's part of the Super Stay series, I expected it to be more like intense in some way, but it's actually very lightweight. And I guess, well, Lumi-matte foundation, yeah, luminous matte, that part is more accurate of a descriptor. The luminous part I agree with. Not so sure about the matte though. Like, I didn't really get super matte vibes from this. Again, I feel like the right side of my face is about the same oiliness as the left side of my face. So I do think that it does live up to its claims of lasting for a long time without breaking down. Obviously, I can only speak to up to 8 hours, not the full 30 hours at this point. But just to put things in perspective, again, for such a lightweight, thin foundation, how hard is it really for it to, you know, stay looking good for a long time? It's already like very lightweight and barely there on the skin, if you know what I mean. So those are my final thoughts on the foundation. I personally really love it. I love the scent as well. Maybelline foundations, they clearly jive well with me so far. I'm excited to keep using both of these. So I hope this was helpful. Let me know if you're thinking of picking this up. Unfortunately, it is an Asia exclusive at this point, but at some point I have a feeling that they will probably bring it overseas. Usually, even if it takes them a while, these bigger brands like Maybelline and Revlon, they will eventually expand their Asia only lines to other markets. So thank you so much for watching as usual, and I'll see you next time. Bye.